I think we're all addicted to our phones. Honestly, I think we're all guilty of it as well. You got to think, right, when was the last time you went somewhere without your phone? Even if it's like just going to the toilet. Probably took it with you, and suddenly you realise, crap, I ain't got my phone. Where is it? Panic mode activated. Start feeling uncomfortable until you find it. And that's when I started thinking how mad it is how we're all like addicted to our phones and attached. I think the weirdest part about it is how often we check our phone without even thinking about it. You know, it's just part of our routine. Could be watching TV, could be playing a game, could be eating something. Suddenly you pick up your phone, you unlock it, look at Instagram, TikTok, all the social media possible. Check your messages, check your phone calls, put it back down. Then 5 minutes later again, you're repeating the same thing. And sometimes there's not even anything new there, like no new messages, no new phone calls, no new alerts on your social media. But the mad thing is, it's almost as if we've like trained our minds and our bodies to just like always check our phone. You know what I mean? Do you know what I've been thinking, right? I think phones have completely changed how we deal with like boredom. You know what I mean? When I was younger, I'd always be out on my bike, going outside, playing a bit of football, you know, anything. Just being outside the house. You know, playing games outside or even watching TV inside. Mess around with something, do whatever. But now we've reached into our phone, waiting for the bus, waiting for food, going to bed, on the toilet. And as well, like even when you're talking to someone, you're talking to them, looking at them whilst they're looking down at their phone. I think we've forgotten just to know how to be bored. You know what I mean? And I think that might be a problem because boredom ain't like a bad thing. Sometimes when you're bored, you get ideas. You actually notice what's happening around you. You know what? And things like social media, TikTok, such short form doom scrolling content, it's made for all of us to constantly scroll forever. You know what I mean? You watch one video, then another video, then another video. Before you know it, you've spent about an hour watching all sorts of random videos that you won't even remember tomorrow. You know, you tell yourself, oh, I've just gone for 5 minutes. And before you know it, where did the time go? You look at your clock and you're like, bloody hell, what am I doing? And the thing is, phones aren't a bad thing, right? They're probably one of the useful things for all of us, as we know. We've got the internet. You know, it's mad, like you can speak to people on the other side of the world, completely different time zones, you know, learn any new thing possible from just searching things up, listen to music, watch films, take photos, you know, do all sorts of stuff. Problem is when we stop scrolling on the phone starts controlling us in a way. Because there's a difference between using your phone and then constantly needing your phone. Not going to sit here and pretend that like, oh yeah, I'm some perfect person who barely uses their phone. I'm not. Like, I check my phone, I scroll, watch a bit of YouTube, and sometimes think, oh bloody hell, yeah, this time's gone by. What a waste. I could have done something with that time, could have went for a walk, could have worked on something, made a video, played a game, or even caught up with some of my old friends. And you sit here, like in your own little world, just doing absolutely nothing. Maybe we don't need to completely get rid of our phones. Maybe we just need to put our phones down every now and then. Go somewhere without them. Remember what it's like to grow up without a phone. You know, having a conversation with someone without constantly looking down on your phone. Maybe watch a film on Netflix without them quickly checking a TikTok. You know, you just got to like experience being bored again without your phone. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, I don't think the problem is the phones itself, but I think the problem is we've forgotten how to live a life without the phones. But honestly, I ain't addicted to my phone, but you know for a fact, if we leave the house without the phone, we're constantly like, oh crap, we have a panic attack. Oh, where's our phone? We need to quickly go back and get it because I need it. So that probably like answers the question. What do you guys think? Are you guys addicted to your phone? Can you guys live without your phone? Can you go to the toilet without using your phone? Can you, before you go sleep, get ready for bed without like checking your phone before going to sleep? But yeah, I can keep going and going on this, but I thought this was quite an interesting sort of thought that I had. I was sitting there, I was thinking, mate, we're all like, there's loads of people who's addicted to their phones, and I was thinking, let me just speak about it. So yeah, guys, if anyone does see this, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. This is a different maybe a different approach to all my other videos compared to like my BMW driving videos. I like to sort of just sit here and just think of a topic and speak about it. Don't want to ramble on too much, so I'm trying to keep them around sort of 5-ish minutes. You know, I don't want to ramble on too much. But who knows, I might carry on my driving POV videos, because I know you guys like it. But yeah, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.